All the way back in the year of 1898, director George Albert Smith screened his movie Santa Claus, cementing its status as the first official Christmas movie ever made. It is a simple stage play visualized through the lens of a camera, and the film itself is also very short, barely lasting longer than a minute. However, its importance in film culture and society as a whole is extremely significant. Despite its minimal runtime, Santa Claus still manages to capture that warm feeling of the holiday season that we all have come to be so familiar with. And since its release, there have been countless Christmas films that build on this feeling. Whether these movies make the mark or miss it completely, the emotion many of them place in audiences is special, and very difficult to replicate through any other genre of cinema. But why do people love Christmas movies so much? Why do films like It's a Wonderful Life and A Christmas Story stand the test of time for so many people? Well, like all movies, there is a strong connection that audiences feel to the characters in the films themselves. While we may not be able to completely relate to a character like George Bailey, we sympathize with him because of his humanity. From seeing his bravery and compassion as a young boy, to witnessing the great love and generosity that he shares as he matures, George transforms himself into a very sympathetic character because he does things audiences can relate to. He has big dreams that he wants to fulfill, so when he is chained down to his old hometown and unable to achieve those dreams, we feel the weight of his sacrifice as strongly as he does. When George discovers the hole left in his family and friends when he's gone, he realizes the importance to those who care for him, and the audience comes to a striking revelation as well, discovering their own self-worth. Because of the viewer's relation to George Bailey, they too learn the importance of life. George Bailey makes a great protagonist because of his humanity and relatable aspects, but there is no denying that the famous final scene of It's a Wonderful Life would be nowhere as near as impactful as it had been had it not been for its strong supporting characters. There isn't a wasted character shown on screen throughout the film. Each person George comes in contact with is memorable and unique, making them feel like real people. When George is in a time of need, these characters come to his aid, and because we have grown to know them so well, we as an audience feel as if these characters are our own friends looking out for us. And because of that aspect of the film, It's a Wonderful Life holds a powerful form of warmth and emotion that several Christmas films after its release have tried to repeat. A Christmas Story is as simple as a story can get. A young boy wants a special gift for Christmas, so he tries to convince those around him that he is deserving of receiving that gift. Since it's so straightforward and plain, why has the movie stayed so relevant years after its initial release? Much like Wonderful Life, the characters are what push this movie forward. Ralphie is a character that causes audiences to look back at a time when they were young and possibly strived for one of their own. And although the film takes place in the 1940s, the emotions and desires that the character of Ralphie projects are timeless. We understand the importance of the Red Ryder BB gun through Ralphie's eyes, and we care about his mission to obtain the gift because we have been there before too. The film is relatable in the sense of childhood, but it also portrays a large amount of adulthood too. We see a realistic relationship through Ralphie's parents as they bicker and argue, but at the end of the day, they love each other dearly, as any two family members should, so we build a connection to that. To state it simply, films pull us in through connections, and while audiences may enjoy the whimsical and exciting journeys that the films take them on, the aspect that pulls people in the most is the bond with the characters. Many films are a reflection of our own lives and often teach us lessons that could guide us. Because the holiday season is such a rare and loving time of the year, movies like It's a Wonderful Life or A Christmas Story are special to so many people. Though parts of both films may be a bit dated, the spirit and cheer of the movies are sure to live on for years to come.